What's up, Warriors? JR with Warrior House DIY, and we are getting ready for grill season. Who am I kidding? Grill season's all year long. But one thing that we have to be certain of before we can fire that bad boy up is, for most of us, the propane tank is installed properly. So we're going to show you how to do that. But first, I want to go over a couple quick safety checklist items.
Warrior House DIY, empowering you with skills for life. Make sure to like this video, check out our helpful links in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Say you did just pull your grill out for the first time all year and you're getting your tank inspected. You want to make sure that it's in good condition, of solid integrity, not a lot of excessive rust or any bumps or dents that are in there, and also the date is within range. These tanks get hydrostatically tested. There's typically going to be a date stamped near the top of the tank here. 10 years is what we're looking at on here. If you can't see the date or you're not really certain of it, when you take it in to get filled up, you're going to be told if it's out of range and they will reject it. You'll have to buy yourself a new tank, and then in that case, you're good to go for 10 years unless you're just doing exchanges. Next thing you want to check, is there any smells? Is there any hissing coming from this? Is the valve turned all the way off? If so, and there's still a smell or hissing coming from this, you want to check for leaks. Same way you would with a bicycle inner tube or another tire or anything holding air. Soap and water combination, spray this thing down, wipe it down with a wet soapy rag. Anywhere you might see bubbles coming out of there could be a concern for leaking. In that case, you're going to want to get this tank serviced immediately and get it out of your possession as well, which brings me to my next point, storage of these tanks. Where are we putting these things? In the entryway, right under the Davenport? No, I don't think so. These tanks need to be stored outdoors at all times. Now, some people will put them in a detached garage. I'm not going to tell you you can or cannot do that, but I definitely don't recommend storing a propane tank inside your garage attached to your home. Also, we don't want to store them in a car. We don't want to store them anywhere in direct sunlight, anywhere that they can get exposed to excessive high temperatures. And now that we've got all that out of the way, let's show you how to install this tank properly so that we can get back to firing up that grill. First thing we're going to want to do is rip off that safety seal that's on the tank. It's a brand new tank, should just tear right off. And then we're going to inspect our regulator that's at the end of the hose attached to the grill. Make sure there's no debris in there, and go ahead and start screwing that onto the tank. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This is all done by hand. You do not need any tools for this. It's going to be a pressure fitting that is secured hand snug. And there you are. Install the tank in its proper locations, and you are all set for grill season. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. All that's left to do is to turn this tank on before we ignite the burners so that we can get to cooking. While you're down there, one last safety tip I'm going to mention, guys, probably the most important one of all: check your grease trap. As a former firefighter paramedic, I cannot tell you how many times we responded to a deck fire, which turned into a house fire because a grease trap caught on fire and caught the whole backside of a house on fire. Guys, it's a simple thing to check. Safety first, always, right? Well, again, JR with Warrior House DIY. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Share this video with anybody else that you don't want to have burn their house down while they enjoy grill season. We'll see you in the next video.